So, what are we doing today?
Well, as Kerry said, we are on the treetop adventure, and we're just waiting to go in. Actually, it's very busy up here, surprisingly.
And we have a cameraman with super camera who will be jumping off cliffs. He is our cameraman. I am an interviewer.
I don't know if we're expected to do surgery or we're just going in the jungle, but we've got to wear these hats. Weird.
Funny hats.
He's got one.
Cooking hats.
The helmet's clean, I think, is it not?
Crossing the Atlantic left us pretty knackered, and then having Christmas straight afterwards, we didn't have much chance to do anything except take stock and have a rest. So for Christmas we gave ourselves this fantastic present to go and visit the rainforest in the Rainforest Adventure.
Hilton is going mental behind me. We're still in the marina here. Hopefully tomorrow we're going out to Anchorage. You can't see me at all, but yeah, I'll be glad not to be next to this in future. Happy New Year! 5 months we've been on this expedition, guys. 5 months. Now we get to explore the Caribbean. Phew, we've not picked up the camera for a good few days now. We spent, I think, in the end, about 2 weeks in Rodney Bay Marina, which is just over there. And then we've come out and spent 3 days sitting out here on the anchorage. So here we are with a lovely sunset going on over here, ready for the third night out at Anchorage, in fact. And the reason we've come out here so precipitously, we were planning to be on anchor anyway, but unfortunately 3 days ago Kerry felt pretty unwell, and it turns out that she had COVID. So we're not allowed to stay in the marina with COVID. We have to self-isolate. So the easiest way to self-isolate is the motor out here. We're pretty much entirely self-sufficient. We've got power from the solar panels, we can make water, we've got plenty of gas for cooking, and we've got our tender if we do need to go ashore. So we're just hanging out and waiting for Kerry to get better. We get to enjoy the sunsets. We've had been swimming a little bit. We've been to meet some friends who are in another boat called Ree over there, and they're going to come and do some shopping for us tomorrow. So there are worse places, I guess, to be stuck self-isolating with COVID, although it's no fun having any sort of sickness really on the boat. But here we are.
Being out here at Anchorage is fantastic. And if it wasn't for the fact that people had COVID,
we'd really be having a lot of fun. But it is a very pleasant place to be. There's a nice hotel just over there with a great beach, and we've got some friends here. There's some friends over here in Indigo. There's Easter. Cracking place. And once everyone's better, we can properly explore and snorkel. One of my chores each day was checking the anchor, and I did this by diving in, and I put a bit of coral on the anchor itself, and the idea was if the anchor ever moved, the coral would fall off. Fortunately, it never did. This is one of the reasons we tended to only anchor in water that was about 6 metres or shallower. Eventually, we started doing better, and then we could start really enjoying and exploring. Apart from playing on the paddleboard, one of our favourite things around here was going snorkelling on our dinghy. This is Rodney Bay, seagrass and sea urchins, an awful lot of sea urchins. Something here really likes eating them as well. Here, take a look. Well, we're stuck out here on anchor for a bit, so I might as well scrape the hull. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Otherwise we'll go really slow. This is a shopping trip. We've made it through COVID. Everyone apart from me had it. So, going shopping, stocking up, and then we're going to set off to explore. Right, back there. Marina is over there. As well as the shopping, we bought some spares for the boat and had to do a bit of maintenance. So this was putting a replacement anode on our prop shaft. Always has the exciting possibility for losing the Allen key and bolts when you're doing this. There were these huge conch shells all over the place. People had eaten the conch and just thrown the shell in the sea. And there were so many of them, we didn't really think it was a bad thing to pick them up. And in the end, we made a couple of them into horns. Anyway, finally, it was time to leave Rodney Bay. Okay, well, what date is it now? It is the 19th of January.
Yay!
We are finally leaving Rodney Bay.
We arrived on the 19th of December, so actually it's a month.
Yay, been here a month. That's right, absolutely, good point. So we're going down there to a little bay called Anse, where the snorkelling is said to be very good. We shall see.
Shipwreck as well.
And the shipwreck, yeah. But it might be a bit deep for snorkelling. Anyway, we're off. Finally, for the first time for a month. Can we remember how to do this? We'll see. Going down 19th of January. They call this the Barrel of Beef. This is a rock outside Rodney Bay. One of our waypoints on the way down to Anse. Looks like we might be getting wet in a minute.
What are you doing right now?
We are sailing to Anse, which is about 2 miles that way, and we're going to go there because it's really, really good for snorkelling, and yeah, it should be cool. Anse turned out to be everything we expected. It was an absolutely beautiful bay, had a fantastic beach, has a reef and a marine reserve just over there on the far north side, and this amazing hotel, which was nearly empty, pretty much closed for COVID, so the beach was not busy.
This is our friends in Ree, who we crossed the Atlantic with. And it's great to have people around here in the Caribbean that we can continue to meet. In fact, we went for a scuba dive with them. Just out there, there's a wreck. A nice little steamship wreck, and very accessible by dinghy. So this is our little world in the Caribbean. It's pretty cool. We thoroughly enjoyed our time here. We snorkeled every day, and Rose did something amazing.
We are right now rowing to the diving centre. Alfie is rowing very excellently. How do you? So, Mum, you're going diving with me today. So
I am.
How excited are you?
I'm very excited.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it turned out that the instructors at the dive centre were sick, so we gave up on that idea and did our own diving course instead. Finally, the whole point of the crazy expedition is realised. It's a diving expedition, really. Here we are, chilling out in the cockpit with all our gear drying after, amazingly, 3 of us have been for a dive.
Including me.
Including Rose. Maigot Bay again. Sailing around the Caribbean was so easy. The wind consistently blew always from the east, and the trade winds just carried you wherever you wanted to go. We'd seen Maigot Bay from the land on the tour before Christmas, so now we were going there because they had a scuba centre that Rose was able to do a full paddy course on to learn to scuba dive. This is Maigot Bay. That's really nice. Some very big ships here. Maigot Bay. There's a mangrove swamp. That's JJ's over there. Here's the collection of super yachts that I've pulled up over the last couple of days. And then here is what looks like a really nice set of marina buildings, which turn out to be mostly empty. No shops, no hairdresser, nothing. One of the problems we discovered with mooring in a mangrove swamp is if you leave fruit in your fruit hammock overnight, the fruit bats come and eat it and cover the boat in bat poo. Lovely. So what do you like about Maigot Bay, Alfie? Apart from the birds who are stealing our sugar.
It's very fun driving about in the dinghy because there's more space to do it here. And something that's cool is we're in a cafe called the Doolittles, and it has a ferry that goes back and forth. And
what's Rose doing in the background over there?
And Rose is doing her diving course in the background there, and is just doing it in the pool, and then gonna go out in that diving boat over there.
And Rose did indeed complete her scuba course, becoming the youngest scuba diver in the Oxford BZAC Club. and this was the first of what are going to be many adventures. So, well done, Rose. Our next stop, after finishing in Maigot Bay, was to move to a new Caribbean island. And that'll be next time, the voyage to Martinique, and our discovery of what it's like to go home to France.